Welcome to the Iron Will podcast, where we talk about overcoming adversity and challenges, creating the life we truly want, and how we use iron therapy to improve our mind and body. No matter what life throws at us, we need to develop an iron will to push through whatever stands in the way to becoming the very best version of ourselves. It's never too late, but now is the time for action. Guys, welcome back to the Iron Will podcast, episode 208.
Kurt, stop trying to trick everyone. This is episode 214. Proceed.
Perseverance. We had talked last episode about the formula that's become the mission statement for Iron Horse gear. Struggle, persevere, succeed, and inspire. So today I want to talk a little bit more about persevering. Perseverance. Again, nothing but the best here, my English and stuff. I made some notes, looked a few things up. So we're going to do the definition of perseverance. To persist in anything undertaken, maintain a purpose in spite of difficulty, obstacles, or discouragement. To continue steadfastly. That's pretty true. That's pretty legit. You know, another thing I saw, and I was just, on Google, so I just typed in the word perseverance and what's coming up and what are people saying and cool quotes and quotes from people that have been dead for 500 years or 2,000 years and people that are alive and kicking and stuff. And there was some really cool stuff, a lot of repetitiveness and stuff. But one thing that really caught my eye that I really liked, it was someone said that perseverance is the ability to bridge between struggle and success. And I thought that was really sharp. Because it's part of the formula. Struggle, persevere, succeed, and inspire. So to persevere is the connection between the struggle and success. It's what gets us to the other side. It's what we have to go through. Something else I was reading on just iron, anything to do with iron and steel and power and strength and stuff is always cool. And something someone said, and I say someone because it was, I don't know who said it, but it was kind of a generic thing. But it said, iron can never become a sword until it's beaten and burned. So to me, that's the persevering. Going from the struggle, it's the persevering. We recognize a struggle we have to go through. We recognize something that we have to deal with, a difficulty. So struggle is kind of when we're in the middle of it and it's bugging us and it's affecting us. And then we have to identify it and say, okay, what is this struggle that I'm having? Is it debt? Is it loneliness? Is it health? Am I unhealthy? Am I miserable at work? Is my business been forced to close? Is the business I work for been forced to close? Is it, grocery stores close at 6 o'clock and I work till 6 and how am I going to get food? Like that's recognizing the struggle. The perseverance is what we're going to do to overcome that struggle. And sometimes it's easy stuff. Sometimes it's like, hey, listen, I'll talk to my boss and if I can get off, earlier on Wednesdays, I can go do groceries. Well, there you go. Small struggle, a little bit of perseverance, quick success. But is it bigger than that? Or what do you do when it becomes bigger than that? That the whole stretch of perseverance or persevering can be short, can be incredibly long, can be intense, can be uncomfortable. Because quite often to get through things, to persevere, we're going to have to change how we've been doing things. And that's really the hard part, the change. What is it we have to change? Is it something inside us that has to change? Is it the way we do something that has to change? Sometimes just the change itself is difficult because we always did things a certain way. And now we have to do it a different way. And part of us wants to fight that. Parts of us always want to struggle with that, always want needlessly. We spend more time pissing and moaning about something because we're being emotionally constipated about it. We're being stubborn. Sometimes we just have to say, you know what? I just can't do it that way anymore. Something has to change. And now what's the change required? And what's that going to be like? So that perseverance. I really like that. I really like that the whole iron cannot become a sword until it's burned and beaten. We cannot become sharper We cannot become more effective. We cannot become a better tool, a better version of ourselves without being beaten and burned. I think it's a great visual. I think it's something that's easy to relate to. For me, it's again, we can relate to that in the gym. We can't be stronger if we don't go into the gym on a consistent basis and work hard and push ourselves and do the sets and do the reps and work hard at doing them. Not just go through the motions, but truly push every session. Make ourselves uncomfortable, because that's what's going to cause the body to want and to need to adapt, to sharpen, to strengthen. As I said earlier, a couple episodes ago, or maybe I said this even just on a post I put on Facebook, we should actually appreciate the struggle. Because the struggle is an opportunity for us to become better, to get to a success. Because without a chance of failure, there's no real success. Without there being some real effort needed and change required and adaptation, without that, we can't really have real success. And I mean real success, not pretend success. Celebrating the fact that we made it to Friday. So many people do that. Oh, thank God it's Friday. TGIF, it's Friday. Let's go party. Let's go do it. We made another week. Listen, you can be hooked up to a fucking ventilator in a coma and you're going to make it to Friday. So where's the real success in that? It's shallow. It's thin. Now, if you've been working your ass off to get through something, you're working your ass off at work and you come home and you're trying to finish a renovation or some other project you've done, and you're working longer hours and you're up till late at night and you're not getting as much sleep, getting to Friday means a little bit more, especially if you're getting things done along the way. One workout's not going to change us. It's not. Showing up every day, whether it be 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5, 6, depending on what your training is and what your goals are. Persevering, going to the gym, hitting the weights, going to the basement and hopping on the treadmill, whatever it is you're doing, when you don't want to, that's the persevering. That's manifesting change. That's taking things from a struggle. I'm tired of being out of shape, overweight, tired, broken, sore, weak. That's the struggle. The perseverance is coming up with a plan and then working the shit out of that plan. Eating better all the time, not just some of the times. Working out every time you're supposed to, when you want to or not. And working out to the best of your ability each time, not just going through the motions. That is perseverance. That is being burned and beaten. Today was like 34 degrees in the garage. Bench day, heavy bench day. It was hot. And then a crazy rainstorm, lightning and thunder comes through. So I had to close the garage door. It got hotter. It was miserable. But I fucking loved it. I loved it because it was sweating even more. And it was uncomfortable. And I'm really working hard to embrace these struggles, embrace persevering through it. Tell myself shit like, dude, you're lucky you even have a fucking place to work out. Suck it up. Because that's the reality of it. We need to remind ourselves what we do have as opposed to what we don't have. And this workout's only going to make me tougher mentally. It's only going to make me tougher physically. It ended up being a phenomenal workout. We got to the end of it. I felt truly much more accomplished because it was harder, because it was hotter, because it was uncomfortable. And at the end, when we were sitting there sweating and out of breath and just beaten, achy from the pressing, was bench day, heavy bench day, and volume and shoulders. No comfortable place to put our arms, no comfortable place to sit because everything is just on fire. I fucking love it. I missed it. This is the thing that I'm so glad is back in my life, is those grind fucking workouts. Sitting there and saying, I'm done, I can't do it. And say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do another set. On this last set, I'm going to do a triple drop set. I'm going to push extra reps. I'm just going to kill it. That fight. Choosing to be beaten and burned. And to me, that's the amazing part of training. That's the amazing part of working out. That's just, I want that for everybody and everyone that's doing it, every guy, every girl, young, old, that has gotten into the gym and has fallen in love with the weights and the battle, the struggle and the persevering and the succeeding. That is what I love. And that's what I missed for a long time because I took my eye off that. I forgot why I got into any of the businesses I've been doing, fitness related, is I love working out. I remember when I started when I was younger in my late teens, starting college, and I got a gym and I trained at a gym. I fell in love with it. And every opportunity I've ever had has come from working out. The environment, the people, the opportunities, it's come from that. And every time that things haven't gone well for me, business or personally, it's because I've deviated from that. I've forgotten what that's all about. Conan the Barbarian, with the Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's a line where he talks about the riddle of steel. You meatheads out there will know it. To me, it's the riddle of iron. The grunting, the groaning, pushing the sets, the reps, the bulging muscles, the ache during and after the workout, feeling strong and powerful. There's nothing like it. And it doesn't matter if you're young or you're old, if you're a woman or a man. When you get bit by the bug, by the iron bug, and you become a brother and sister in iron, you change. And it's wonderful. I want this for everybody. And that's why I have the time, all the time in the world, for anyone that wants to talk to me about training. That's why I love putting meets on. I love being at events. I love the atmosphere, the people. I love the celebration of what we are all about. And when I think about it and I start talking about it like I'm now, I just finished a workout. I want to work out again. That's the one thing that I need to remember always. This is part of who I am. This is what I love to be a part of, what I love to do, and what I want my business to always represent, my brand, is the gym, the iron. It's like a foundry where we're shaping ourselves, beating and burning ourselves to become the better, sharper version of ourselves. I fucking love it. I love it. I love it, and I want it for everyone because it benefits everyone. You have a shitty day, go work out. You have a great day, go work out because that makes things better. It makes a shitty day better. It makes a great day even better. To me, there's nothing a workout can't solve. Your problems won't change, but your perspective on them will once you've sat there and you've burned up a lot of stress and released some cortisol. And now the endorphins are rushing in and your mind is clear and you've got oxygen in your body and your blood's flowing and you're pumped. You see things differently. You are more in control. That might be the only success you had that day was the fact that you got that workout in. But you know what? Build on that. At least you have that fucking thing to hang on to. That one success. The rest of the day can go to shit, but you know what? You got your workout in. I am so concerned for the guys and girls out there that aren't able to train, that miss this, that it's affecting them in a terrible way. Because I know how valuable they realize it is for themselves. How important it is for them, for their self-esteem, their self-worth, their mental health, their physical health. If you're not able to work out, guys, find a way. Find a way. And then once things start to clear up and get a little smoother, set yourself up so this never becomes a problem for you again. Put some money aside, buy some equipment, set up a spot in your house, get together with a couple of buddies, put your money together, buy some equipment, figure out a place where you can train. Even if you go back to the gyms, you'll always have that. That's one thing with the heavy benching and stuff, because I have the competition benches, I kept all my specialty bars and stuff. I'll probably keep Tuesdays in my garage going forever because they're just great bench workouts. Because we have the right tools, the right atmosphere, the right equipment. Find a way. Use it as your way of persevering. Remember that. Iron to become a sword has to be burned and beaten. For us to become stronger and sharper, we need to apply the same principle to ourselves. We need to embrace the struggle. We need to revel in the persevering, because the way we go through it determines as much as how we got through it or just getting through it. If we faced it with honor and integrity and just courage in the face of fear, that success will be even better on the other side. It'll be different. Like I said, everyone can survive till Friday, man. How you get to Friday and what you did during the week to get to Friday and what you accomplished during the week, that determines how great a Friday that should be, what the success should be. And when you start to succeed and you start to push yourself, you'll realize you don't want any of these petty successes anymore. You don't want these simple, it's Friday, let's go celebrate. You're like, you know what? Tomorrow's Saturday, let's get more done. We'll find something bigger. And that's where I think we're really going to be able to really figure out what our purpose is, what our passion is, who we want to become. And then we'll start to look at, what do I need to do to become that person? What do I have to change to become that person in that situation, living that life that I really want to have? We can start to reverse engineer it. We should wish for the struggle. We should embrace the struggle. And we should be happy to have something we have to fight for, to persevere with. Guys, that's all I have to say on that for now. Head on over to Iron Hoss Gear. Find something really cool that you like, that resonates with you. Use a code word or discount code IRONWILL to get 20% off your purchase. And don't forget the formula, guys. Struggle, persevere, succeed, and inspire. I'll talk to you guys later.